The Nathi Mthethwa saga has taken an explosive new turn, plunging South African politics into deeper uncertainty and fueling a wave of speculation across social media, political circles, and newsrooms nationwide. In a development that has left many observers stunned, law enforcement authorities have reportedly issued a direct warning to Julius Malema after a raid on his private residence allegedly uncovered critical evidence linked to the mysterious death of the former arts and culture minister. According to sources familiar with the investigation, the raid was executed under strict secrecy, with heavily armed officers and forensic teams meticulously combing through Malema's Johannesburg home. The operation reportedly lasted several hours, during which investigators confiscated computers, encrypted mobile devices, financial documents, and personal communication records, all now considered pivotal to piecing together the events leading up to Mthethwa's death. While the police have refrained from disclosing the specifics of the materials recovered, insiders suggest that the evidence could indicate interpersonal and financial links between Mthethwa and senior members of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. Some sources even claim that the seized communications contain messages hinting at secret meetings, undisclosed negotiations, and potential threats in the days leading up to Mthethwa's untimely passing. An unnamed law enforcement official, speaking off the record, revealed. The evidence found in Malema's home is more significant than anyone anticipated. There are documents and digital records that suggest he may have had knowledge of Mthethwa's activities in Paris prior to his death. We have made it clear that full cooperation is required. Refusal to engage could result in serious legal consequences, including obstruction of justice or complicity in wrongdoing. Malema, however, has vehemently rejected all claims, framing the raid and the warnings as a politically motivated attempt to intimidate him. In a statement to the press outside his home, he said, "This is nothing but a desperate attempt by political adversaries to silence me. They can take every phone, every file, every document, they will find nothing but the truth. I stand by my integrity, and I will not be bullied." Despite these public assurances, sources within the EFF suggest that the mood in the party's headquarters is far from calm. Meetings extending late into the night reportedly took place as senior officials discussed the potential fallout from the investigation. Some insiders express fear that if Malema is implicated, it could fracture the party, damage its electoral prospects, and expose internal conflicts that have long been kept behind closed doors. Political analysts have described the latest developments as a watershed moment in South Africa's political landscape. Dr. Mandisa Khumalo, a senior political commentator, noted, "The implications of this raid cannot be understated. It's not just about Julius Malema or the EFF, this could reveal hidden networks of power, influence, and potential corruption that span multiple political organizations." South Africans are witnessing the convergence of political rivalry and criminal investigation in real time. Leaked reports indicate that the police have issued a formal ultimatum to Malema, demanding full disclosure of any relevant information or records. The NPA has reportedly indicated that failure to comply could lead to charges of obstruction, conspiracy, or even complicity in unlawful acts, further escalating tensions. Legal experts warn that while an indictment is not guaranteed, the combination of physical evidence and digital communications could be highly damaging if properly verified. The political fallout is already reverberating far beyond the EFF. Social media platforms are awash with speculation, theories, and heated debates, while opposition parties have seized the moment to call for accountability. Analysts warn that this case could potentially destabilize the broader political ecosystem, especially given Mthethwa's former ties to the ANC and other influential figures within the government. Meanwhile, the nation is watching closely as investigators piece together a timeline of Mthethwa's final days. Reports suggest that he had been in Paris on official business before his mysterious death, and that certain interactions and communications prior to his passing are now under intense scrutiny. Some sources hint at encrypted messages, financial transactions, and previously undisclosed meetings that could shed light on the circumstances surrounding his death. all of which appear to intersect with figures within Malema's circle. For Malema himself, the coming days may prove decisive. His response to the police warnings, his willingness to cooperate, and any further revelations from the ongoing investigation will likely determine whether he emerges unscathed or finds himself at the center of one of the most explosive political scandals in recent South African history.